Hello.
Good evening, Joystick. How are you doing?
Yeah.
I have to say,
Fine.
it did not look good for you in the first half.
Yes. I don't know. We lost like every match, and right now I feel so happy that we won, and I don't know. We feel more confident as a team after this win. I don't know if you will be in our team speak. We are screaming like I don't know, like we won our first match in the whole history of the Pro League. I don't know how to describe our feelings.
Not gonna lie, if there's somebody watching the VOD of this after PL is done, I'm sure they're gonna go and tweet out, they had him in the first round. They thought it, and they had him in the first half. It was chaos running all over you on their attacking side, and I just want to take it from you. What's been happening with the team so far? Because Empire, it looked like, especially when you've played forZe, that forZe were outplaying you the same way you used to play in the past. Is this more of a mindset thing, or the players meshing together?
Yeah.
Can you shed some light, please?
I think it's all about mindset. We are scary to pick. Like in this map in defense, I think we are a little bit scary in the start of this match because we need to pick them. We are watching every WODs and we know what we need to do, but we all are so scary to do some mistakes or to die where you don't need to die and like do something crazy. So
is
in
it just
attack,
the pressure?
Yeah, I think yes. It's more about like psychology and like pressure on the team.
But in this way, you were talking about how scared you were on the first half. What happened that you could pull your team together to win on your attacking side? Do you think that that's inherent to Coastline? Because it looked like you actually played as a team together on the second half when you switched to attack. You were tanking luggage as you usually do. You had a switch of operator between yourself and Dan, playing the Ash and him playing the Thatcher. What was your way of coming back into it?
I think we feel more confident in attack as a team because you have drones, you have more info, you have more communication. So I think it depends on which side we started.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense because you guys are well known for being very comfortable on that attacking side. It just seems like it's a bit of a bumpy ride on the defense. Do you think there's any operators that we might be seeing you picking up on the defense to kind of help with that information gathering or what? Because you went for Nomad ban in this matchup. Was this to allow you to better roam around the map?
As you see, we just we can't do anything in defense. So this ban means that we want to play more aggressive. But again, I talk about myself, and I was scared to do something like runouts or something like that. It was again pressure. All about your. I don't know.
It's your mentality, and it's in your head.
Yeah.
It's in your head, and yeah, it definitely showed there. Well, congratulations on your victory. You were able to recover this, similar to how, even way better than what NaVi were able to do in the first play day against you, actually getting the W at the end of the day. Who's behind you? Who is
It's my father. Father, he's screaming that we win.
Congratulations,
finally,
Daniel.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It was very much worth it. I'm sure your dad is very proud there.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say to all the fans out there looking for a statement from Team Empire?
Thank you all. Be like my father, and we are all loving you. Yeah. And good evening, of course. And don't forget to buy skins, Pro League skins and team skins. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joystick. Just buy their skins and they'll play better. Is that a promise?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So straight from his mouth is Mr. Daniel Gabov saying it to everybody. So thank you so much, Daniel. I hope to see you in the next playday. We still have 2 more to go before the end of the season. So Empire is not out of the run of the top 2 in EU just yet. We'll see you in play on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's it, Daniel.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Good evening, Doki. Congratulations. Very well played there from you and the team. I have to say, it was very surprising because NaVi coming in, you were a team that still needed to work on a lot of things. You always had changes in players, so It seems like we don't have audio. Okay, in a second, we'll try to fix this with Doki. Doki, could you turn on your mic? We can't really hear you on here. Production? I don't know if anybody can hear him right now, but Jack, that's a great start.
Do you hear me?
Yes, there it is.
Hello.
We got him. We got him. We got him. So, Doki, congratulations on your victory. It's against G2. Big plays from your team at Navi. You're back, that's for sure. No shortchanging this one. How do you feel being back in the saddle here, outside of just being a support player for the squad?
I've been waiting for this interview for 6 months. I've been waiting every single day for the past 6 months for this interview. And although G2 are my friends, there is no better team we could have beat to get back into Pro League. So yeah, what can I say? I mean, it's been a while, so I'm back.
Was it an active choice to go for Clubhouse? Was this something you prepared on? You prepared to take G2 to it with some strategy, or how was it?
I mean, we didn't want to play G2 on a frag-heavy map. So we eliminated Coastline, we eliminated Boiler. More structured maps like, Cafe, Clubhouse, maybe even Consulate, we were fine to do. So we kind of gave them the choice, and we were like, you pick it. You pick into our playing field, and then we'll play.
So very well done there to kind of push that ban phase into your side. But there was both a Goyo and a Wamai ban in this one. You guys went for that Wamai ban, Goyo away for G2. What's your take on this? Is it done on purpose between the two teams to kind of remove them and play what we consider the standard way of doing this? Or was it just, it happened to have been the case and both of you just want to slow it down?
So, obviously I don't think anybody on G2 wants to necessarily play Echo or Maestro. I don't necessarily think they want to do that. So we took away Wamai. We knew they'd probably play it, especially on Clubhouse. It's a strong operator. We kind of wanted to force them onto the Echo or Maestro role. Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure if they did, to be honest. My head was too much in the game. I have no idea. I was just shooting people. But, I mean, yeah, that was our thought process behind it. So, I guess it worked.
There was that round where both you and, I don't know, I don't remember who it was, but Kendra maybe, that you both dropped in the round, 3v5, cash defense.
Me and Saves, yeah.
You and Saves, okay.
We crashed in the prep phase and we were like, guys, can you call for a rehost? And I don't know, Nello was crazy. He's like, and he didn't call for the rehost because he was calling strat. And we were like, Nello, call for the rehost. And he was like, no. So we didn't rehost, but we wanted it anyway. So I mean, it's whatever. I'm happy.
I wonder how the comms were in your team in that moment, because trying to come back from this 3v5 with the circumstance must be like a bit of a.
I mean, we just played more aggressive, we just played more aggressive on site. We peaked them a little bit. Kendra was like, we're gonna win this round. So we won the round.
Simple as that. It's all in your head. And Joystick also was talking about it in the interview in the last game. Sometimes you're thinking too much about things that don't actually matter to you. And in this case, you clear it out, you put the goal straight in front of you, and you get it done. Very well played today. 7-2 victory against G2. Doki, anything you'd like to say to the fans out there? Yeah. You're back. Come on, man.
I have a few things to say, so excuse me for, this might be a bit prolonged.
Don't get banned again.
But I won't get banned again, I promise.
Okay,
but first of all, I want to thank Ubisoft, actually, because this 6-month period has been, I guess, a wake-up call for me. I know on social media, I've not really been able to speak so much about it, and all I've been seeing is people's opinions and stuff like that, saying, like, oh, he was wrongfully banned, etc. It's not the case. I wronged. I served my time, so I guess thank you for that. It's changed me as a person. So yeah, first of all, thank you to Ubisoft. And then, of course, my beloved team and support staff, including our manager and coaches. They didn't need to stick by me. They could have said, we can't do this. We'll see you later. But no, they stuck by me, and it means the world to me. It really, really does. You probably don't believe me, but I'm getting a bit emotional just now. So this feels really good. And thank you to everybody, and especially our supporters.
Welcome back, Doki. It's good to have you back. Reformed. It's always good. Sometimes everybody makes mistakes. The important thing is to see what the mistake was. You come back from it a better person, and that's what we want in the end. I hope that'll be the case. I'm very happy to have you back in here. I've been waiting for this interview for quite a bit, even though we're not doing it from the studio. We'll be seeing you at LAN this time around, but here
we will, hopefully.
We will, hopefully, when all of this is over. So for everybody watching from home, just stay safe in the meantime so we can all enjoy Siege events very, very soon. Doki, thank you again.
Safe,
congratulations. I cannot wait to keep making those jokes on social media that everybody has been about certain things that we won't mention here. So good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Hey. Hello.
Привет, Pasha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
And congratulations on your victory here. You're going to Clubhouse again, and you're beating BDS. It seemed like today Shaiko had an off day. Is this something that you kind of put it to your team playing very well and being able to shut him down constantly, or is it just one of those off days that everybody has?
Well, we knew that BDS is not they have 4 players with negative KD, so we knew that if we kill Shaiko, we may win rounds because of that. And we had a plan. If we make an open kill on Shaiko, we should just stay alive and we'll win. And actually, I don't know if it works or not, but Shaiko wasn't so great today, so there wasn't a problem because of that, I guess.
Okay, well, today we didn't have any actual hard breacher bans on this map, at least between the two of you. Is there a reason why forZe went for that Capital ban instead of, the usual stuff that we see between a Hibana, which could be a counter ban to Shaiko or Thermite or Maverick?
Well, basically, Capital ban is the default ban on Clubhouse. And we actually thought that if they ban Thatcher, they may play with Capital. And we just banned it because of defaults and don't want to play against it, basically.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, forZe, between the Capital and the Mira, there's definitely 2 operators that everybody can kind of predict. So yeah, looking at Clubhouse here, it worked out very well for you. Everybody's fitting well in the squad. I don't know. This is a team that comes in from Challenger League, and you guys play very, very well in the season, and especially in the second half. Next time, you guys are going to be playing against NaVi, and I'm sure you were watching that NaVi versus G2 game on the same map you were playing on. Any takeaways from that, and how forZe will be preparing to play against NaVi?
I don't know, actually. I don't see NaVi playing like something out of my mind. They're playing default and they're just shooting well, I guess. And that's the key.
I'm very excited to see the matchup between you two. That's, of course, on Wednesday for all the forZe fans out there that really want to watch and see how that goes. But yeah, anything you'd like to say to all your fans? This was, yet again, a big victory for your team. You guys are playing really well. Can't wait to see you in the next one.
Well, I'd say Shockwave is the best Clubhouse player ever. That's first. Second is thank you all who've been cheering for us. See you on Wednesday against NaVi. That would be a spicy game, definitely, because we need to win it. So see ya, everyone.
All right, so that's going to be our first game on Wednesday, April 8th, Playdate 13. So Pasha, thank you so much. And we'll see maybe on the next Playday's interview. But we'll definitely be seeing you.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Bye.
That's it, Daniel. Bye-bye. Bonsoir, guys. How are you feeling tonight?
Hello, I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Well, very good. We finally saw another Rogue victory. You were able to beat BDS in the last play, 2 Playdays ago. You saw that losing, unfortunately, to NaVi the Playday after, but recovering against Vitality. You two teams have a lot of history against one another, even if the lineups are different. Does this victory against Vitality feel any different than any other victory that you would have gained?
Well, like you just said, the rosters are completely different than back then. Only 2 members of each team remaining from the old rivalry, but we're still good friends with each other. Hicks, Bile, Bibu, and I are really good friends. So, well, it feels like it's always difficult to beat the people you like, your friends actually, but it's also esports. So, well, no matter what, you have to win, right?
Yeah, I think somebody on G2 said it very correctly. Out of the game, you're all very good friends. I think the G2 was playing against Vitality, and they were talking about Goga. Out of the game, we're friends, we're best friends, we love one another. But when we're in game, we're rivals, we have to play is for all the marbles. And that's the respect that you have as competitors and overall in Europe and every region as well.
Definitely.
But you guys ended up going for the Maverick ban. Is there anything specific against your opponents of Vitality, or is it specifically for Clubhouse? Because I've seen the amount of work that a Maverick can do. It looked like it actually slowed you down as well sometimes.
Yeah, sorry about the Maverick ban, but I know that you're a big fan of Maverick. But
I know. He's very good, isn't he, right?
Well, yeah, it's very good. Not in my hands, so yeah, I won't talk about it.
Neither is he good in mine, so it happens. I think we're even.
So, I would say that it's a very difficult operator to play. It brings a lot, it brings a lot on Clubhouse, obviously, since it's a map you. Most of the round is gonna be played on the either you're gonna breach or not, the cache walls, the jacuzzi walls, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we're just banning it because that's the current meta right now. Maverick kind of has to be banned because it's annoying for the defenders. I think it's a bit too powerful on Clubhouse, and if you, for example, we were starting in defense. If you really want to take full control, full advantage of it, you need to ban Maverick unless you're very comfortable to playing against it, and that's really difficult in the current meta.
Makes a lot of sense. Of course, Echo was in play, and I really want to ask this specifically. How do you know when to pull your Echo away from a site or away from the hard point, just so you can save him for yokai drones to win you the round, or really any player to just run away and win off of time? Because we had it for at least 3 rounds in this matchup on either side.
It depends on are you gonna play against Vitality or not. No, I'm kidding.
Fair enough. Usually they're the ones that are banning the Echo, right?
Honestly, I'm a bit kidding, but at the same time, they took a lot of time to execute at the last moment, and it's just a matter of team feeling. And on the round it happened with Rips, it was I believe Corey who told him, just go down garage and play the denial with the Echo drone. They're all focused on cash and they're wasting time. I think it was like 15 or 20 seconds left, so that was the right call. And anyway, they took the advantage by executing. They're really good at it. Executing at the last moment, and we barely got the win. But
I'm very curious though, why the alibi then? This will be my last question, because if it's for impacts, is it for the holograms? Because you can always find another operator to do the work. I'm just very curious to see why the specific op on Corey specifically.
It's actually for both. And the shield, because on the strat we are supposed to run Goyo, and Goyo was banned, so we needed one more shield to play cash a bit more aggressive. Playing alibi allows you to have the impacts to do the impact trick for the workshop wall. You have the shield to play aggressive, and at the top of it you have Prisma to just try to get kills and stay aggressive on the good positions. It's really annoying for the attackers, especially when there is 3 ADS in cache, so it's really difficult to deny.
Makes a lot of sense in that case. And of course, with Legion, you have to go away from that, run a bulletproof camera or impact grenade, so you want to get the best of both worlds. So now we understand that pick very specifically. I said last question, but this is the real last question. This is for last week. Why did you play Amaru and Vela?
I don't know. No, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think Corey doesn't even know himself. It was just like okay, guys, I'm gonna run Amaru and I'm gonna rappel down Skylight. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It actually worked.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something Corey would say. Let's be honest.
Exactly. Well,
because it looked like. Look, it looks like,
but
yeah, that's for sure. I mean, anybody that plays on a Rogue right now, but it looks like Capel just gonna tells people to do stuff, and then he's like, okay, that makes sense. I'll just do it because my coach told me to do it. But it was a Corey decision. Okay, good to clear it, good to get it out of the way. So thank you so much, Valentin. That's it. Anything you'd like to say to all the Rogue fans out there? With your victory, you're still number 1, and at 25 points, you're pretty much cleared in the top 2 for this season.
Indeed. And the only thing I want to say, as usual, is to thank the great amount of support we receive every day, despite the bad performances at LAN. We are really trying to fix our issues. It takes a lot of time, but at the end of the day, we are working very hard our asses off. Sorry for the curse, but
bad word.
Well,
bad
that's bad word, but that's very deep. So yeah, we are trying. We are doing everything we can. It's not that easy, and to understand, I really want to thank you because they keep supporting us no matter what, and that means the world to us. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Valentin. We hope to keep seeing you in PL. You're going to be here. Next season will be big for everybody, and this is the time to experiment. This is the season where nobody gets knocked out. This is the season when there's no LAN. This is the season for everybody to sit back, figure out what the problem is, and work on it for the big leagues as we move on with PL. So hope to see you in there. Again, Rogue playing so well. You guys pretty much guarantee yourselves in the top 2. Congratulations again. Rise. We'll see you in the next play day because you guys are playing against, there it is, it's Chaos. All right, so I'm pretty excited for that, actually. So, we'll see you in the next play day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Good night.